Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. In today's video, you will be sharing a story. Parents, watch this before sending your daughter to boarding school. Please watch this video to the end to get the moral of the story. Adana had always dreamed of attending a prestigious all-girls boarding school. Her heart fluttered with excitement as she packed her bags, imagining the friendships, experiences, and the opportunities that awaited her. Her parents were supportive and proud of her ambition. Her father, Chukudi, smiled and nodded in agreement, though there was a shadow of concern in his eyes. The car ride to the school filled Adana with anticipation. As the countryside scenery stretched out before her through the window, she thought to herself, this is it, the beginning of something amazing. Her grip tightened on her suitcase as the grand gates of Queen's Lane, Lagos, swung open. The sprawling campus before her was exactly as her parents had described: prestigious, disciplined, and the perfect place to make lifelong friends. She remembered her mother's words the morning as they hugged goodbye. Remember why you're here, Adana. Focus on your studies, avoid bad company, and make us proud. Adana had nodded confidently. She dreamed of becoming a lawyer and making her family proud. Stepping into the noisy dormitory, she was greeted warmly by her new roommate, Ebele. Welcome to dorm life. It's not as scary as it looks, Ebele teased while helping her unpack. Adana chuckled in relief, not knowing that behind the chatter and the laughter of dorm life, secrets waited to unfold. Within a week, Adana discovered who ruled the school. At the top of the social ladder was Amaka, a tall, confident final-year student with a sharp tongue and a commanding presence. Flashy, come here, Amaka called during lunch one day, gesturing at Adana. Adana hesitated until Ebele whispered, be careful with them. Despite the warning, Adana walked over cautiously. Amaka smiled, her tone smooth like honey. You have potential. Stick with us and you survive this place. Flattered, Adana felt drawn to them. The senior girls were glamorous and confident, and for a newcomer eagerly belong, the attention felt light and honor. Soon, Amaka's group began inviting Adana to their secret after lights out gatherings, which they called midnight chats. Sir, they shared forbidden snacks, whispered secrets, and laughed at things that felt scandalous. You'll love this, Amaka sighed one night, handing Adana a soda bottle spiked with something that tasted strange. Adana hesitated but took a sip, not wanting to appear uptight. The laughter around her was contagious. But as the nights wore on, their conversations shifted into topics that unsettled her. You've never had a crush on a girl before? One senior, Kami, asked bluntly. Startled, Adana replied, no more. Don't worry, you're still learning, Amaka sighed with a knowing smile. Adana laughed nervously, unsure how to respond. One chilly Friday night, a group met again in the common room. The dim lighting cast long shadows as Amaka beckoned. Flashy, come sit here. Adana sat, two knees tugged at her hat. The chatter soon turned to personal topics. Adana, have you ever kissed anyone? Amaka asked suddenly. The room grew silent. Flushed, Adana admitted, no more. You're so innocent, Amaka smirked. Don't worry, we can help you with that. Before Adana could respond, Amaka leaned closer, whispering, relax, you trust us, don't you? The others encouraged her, their voices merging into pressure she couldn't ignore. Just a little kiss, Amaka sighed playfully but firmly. It's no more big deal. Everyone here has done it, right girls? The group nodded and laughed. Adana's heart pounded as Amaka's face inched closer. Confusion, fear, and curiosity worried inside her. Their lips touched briefly and Adana immediately felt something was wrong. She wanted to pull away, but the group's laughter and applause rang in her ears. That wasn't so bad, was it? Amaka smiled triumphantly. See, you're one of us now. She wrapped an arm around Adana. Adana forced a laugh, though inside her chest tightened with unease. That night in her bunk, a silent tear rolled down her cheek. This wasn't the kind of friendship she had imagined when she first entered Queen Escalade. Amaka's influence grew stronger. She often told Adana, parents don't understand us. We're smarter than them. Adana wanted to resist, but the thrill of belonging was overpowering. You're changing, Adana, Ebele told her one evening, worry in her voice. You don't study with me anymore. What's going on with you and the Amaka's group? You wouldn't understand, Adana scoffed. Be careful, Ebele warned. Not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. Her words lingered in Adana's mind, though she brushed them aside, convinced Ebele was just jealous. During midterm break, Adana's mother, Moji, noticed subtle changes. Her once lively daughter now seemed distracted, her bright chatter replaced by vague answers and long silences. How's school? Moji asked gently. It's fine, Adana muttered, avoiding her gaze. But Moji wasn't convinced. Adana's eyes now carried a shadow, and her laughter seemed forced. That night, Ngozi confided in her husband. I feel like I'm losing my daughter, she admitted. You're not the first parent to say this, Chukudi replied. Some senior students have been influencing younger girls in concerning ways. Ngozi's heart sank. Her fears were confirmed. Later, Ngozi confronted Adana at school. You're not yourself anymore. Fine girls don't act like strangers in their own homes. You can tell me anything, Adana, anything at all. Tears welled in Adana's eyes, but she stayed silent. Tonight, however, she confided in Ebeli. I feel trapped. Amaka and the others. They're not what he thought. Ebeli squeezed her hand. You don't have to stay with them. We'll figure this out together. From then on, Adana began distancing herself from the group. What's wrong with you? Amaka snapped one evening. Maybe you just don't belong here, Adana murmured. Amaka's eyes narrowed. You think you're better than you as now. Adana sighed nothing. The silence was enough. Meanwhile, Ngozi and Chukudi involved the school authorities. This is bigger than just our daughter, Chukudi sighed firmly. It's about protecting all the girls here. The principal assured them of action. Weeks later, the school imposed stricter rules on senior-junior interactions. Amaka's group was quietly disbanded and warned. Relieved but shaken, Adana began rebuilding herself. She spent more time with Ebeli and focused on academics and the extracurricular activities. You're stronger than you think, Ebeli encouraged. I'm trying, Adana smiled. During the next holiday, Adana finally opened up to her parents. Through tears, she confessed everything. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier, she sobbed. Ngozi hugged her tightly. You're my daughter, Adana. No more matter what, we'll face everything together. Her parents realized that parenting meant more than giving instructions. It required listening, understanding, and presence. By her final year, Adana had blossomed into a confident, independent young woman. She excelled academically, thrived in debates, and even mentored younger students. At graduation, standing proudly on stage, she gazed at her parents with gratitude. Her journey had been difficult, but it shaped her resilience, trust, and self-discovery. As they left the ceremony, Moji reflected, schools shape children, but the foundation begins at home. Chukudi nodded. We must be intentional about where we send them. It's not just academics but the values they're exposed to. Parenting requires open communication, active involvement, and prayer. Clasping Adana's hand, Moji whispered, God, thank you for keeping her. We won't take this for granted again. Let every parent take heed. The world is changing, and our children need more than rules. They need our presence, guidance, and understanding. If you got this far into the video, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Let's know your thoughts in the comment section.